On a cold November day in 1874, in the lavish halls of Blenheim Palace, a boy named Winston Churchill was born. Though his childhood seemed privileged, it was far from easy. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a busy politician, and his mother, Jenny Jerome, a glamorous American socialite, often left young Winston feeling lonely. He was sent to boarding school, where he struggled academically, but discovered a love for history and a gift for writing. Little did anyone know, these early struggles would shape one of history's greatest leaders. As a young man, Churchill craved adventure. He joined the British Army, serving in far-off places like India, Sudan, and South Africa. It was during the Boer War that he became a national hero. Captured by enemy forces, he staged a daring escape, traveling hundreds of miles to safety. Churchill wasn't just a man of action. He was a man of words. He wrote books and articles, using his sharp wit and vivid storytelling to build a career as a journalist and author. His writings paved the way for his political ambitions. In 1900, Churchill entered Parliament, beginning a political career that would span over 6 decades. He switched parties twice, a move that some called opportunistic, but Churchill was always driven by his beliefs, not party loyalty. He held various government positions, including First Lord of the Admiralty, where he championed the modernization of the British Navy. But his career hit a low point during World War I. The disastrous Gallipoli campaign, which he had supported, led to his resignation. Devastated, he joined the army, serving on the Western Front. By the war's end, he was back in politics, determined to rebuild his reputation. The years between the wars were turbulent. Churchill warned about the rising threat of Nazi Germany, but his warnings were dismissed, and he was sidelined politically. When World War II broke out in 1939, Britain finally turned to Churchill. In 1940, as Prime Minister, he delivered some of the most stirring speeches in history.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender.
He rallied a nation on the brink of collapse. His leadership during Britain's darkest hour was unwavering, and his partnership with Allied leaders like Franklin D. Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin helped turn the tide of the war. After the war, Churchill's party lost the 1945 election. In 1946, he delivered his famous Iron Curtain speech, warning of Soviet expansion and shaping the Cold War era. He returned as Prime Minister in 1951, but by then, his health was declining. In 1955, he retired from politics. Churchill spent his final years painting, writing, and enjoying time with his family. He passed away on January 24, 1965, at the age of 90. His state funeral was one of the largest in history, attended by leaders from around the world. Winston Churchill's life was a testament to the power of perseverance. From his lonely childhood to his wartime heroism, he proved that even in the face of adversity, one person can change the course of history. His story reminds us that courage, determination, and an unyielding spirit can light the way through even the darkest times.